Hi everybody. I'm inside a Japanese internet cafe. And these are not a normal kind of internet cafe. They're pretty unique. I hope you can hear my voice. Hey, how you doing? Meet yourself. So, internet cafes are extremely popular in Japan. They've been around for, I think they started appearing like the beginning of the millennium. There are tanning booths in here. One of the first things you notice is that all the comics that they have. So they have all your, hey, how's it going? They have all these free comics that you can read. Hey Mark, how are you? These are all free comics that you can read here. They have so many different comics. Hello, hey Mark. Hello, buongiorno. Then they have the newest comics here. These are all the newest ones. Again, more and more comics. And there's different kinds of seats too. You can pay cheap, a little bit less if you want just like a booth seat like this. These are just booths that you can sit at. And then there's private ones like this that you can sit at too. So I'll show you this. These are just private booths. Let me show you the tanning beds, yeah. Okay. I'll show you the tanning beds. Yeah, there's showers too. Hold on. Pretty quiet in here too, so I can't really talk too loud. They give you free blankets too if you want to sleep. A lot of people do use this as an apartment. Some people do. So this is a shower here. This is a shower. Here you can pay to use the shower. And then here, this is a tanning bed here. You can pay to use this tanning bed also. Yeah, it's kind of funky. I don't know what it looks like. I don't know if I can open it. That's the tanning bed in there. It's a standing tanning bed, I guess. This is the shower. Somebody's using it, so I can't really show you. Okay, let me show you this. These are the bigger seats here. These are like, well, I think they come here for privacy. No, I'm not kidding. These are flat seats here, so there's a TV and there's a computer too. So what happens is, if a lot of kids, they live with their parents, they don't have privacy, so they use these places as a place to get privacy, I'll show you some more. Exactly, yeah. And there's actually people who live here. I think there are packs you can get like for 1 month. You can pay like $750 or something like that. And you can actually stay in an internet cafe and live here. The people are in the booth actually. Okay. Yeah, it is interesting. These are business seats here. These are more comfortable ones. A plush seat, and there's a big screen, and then there's a smaller screen you can watch TV too. These are all newspapers, the latest newspapers, and the latest magazines too they have. You can read them for free. These are all the comics, magazines. All those. And then they have free drinks here too. This is another cool thing. They have a microwave here you can use. And these are all the free drinks you can have. You just press the button and the drink comes out. They have 2 machines for that. And this is a coffee dispenser also that's free. Yeah, it's free drinks. They want to keep you here, so. And this here is a soup machine. This gives you free soup. Soup in a glass, I guess, but it is. How are you? They do have food, but you have to buy it. They do have food. There's a sink you can use here. Fan. If it gets too hot, you can put a fan in your cubicle. Let me show you some of this stuff. Cigarette machine. There's cigarettes here. DVDs, comic DVDs, anime. And here's the food here. This is the food. All the instant noodles they have here. Big cup of noodle. Instant curry, instant rice. Some bread, some snacks. More snacks in a bag there. Yeah, it is. Yeah, kind of like an airport lounge, right? More magazines. Here. All these up there. And then they have some accessories for people who actually stay here a bit longer. Nail clipper. Thanks a lot, Mokhtar. Earplugs. Wet tissues, comb, hair tie, hairbrush, masks. Eye masks, socks, underwear, towels, t-shirts, everything. So let's see what else there is. Yeah, so it was something that happened after the bubble burst. A lot of people had problems affording to live in apartments. One thing is that Japanese apartments, you need to put money up front if you want to book an apartment, if you want to rent an apartment. So, and it's very expensive, very, very costly. I think it's about 1 or 2 months rent, and plus paying for utilities and things like that. If you live in one of these places, you don't have to pay any of that. So it's often, it's much cheaper to actually live here. So some people actually do live here. It's not the nicest place to stay, but yeah, to save money, some people have to do it. I think, well, here, I think about maybe $600 at least. No, it wouldn't happen here at Grisalia. You wouldn't have your shoes stolen. Yeah, they do leave their shoes outside. They wear slippers. That's what I'm wearing slippers right now. I'm wearing slippers, so. Anyways. Pretty interesting place. I think it's quite unique. Not something that you see in other countries, anything like this. Normal rent is about the same too, but again, you're not paying utilities and you don't have to pay money up front. No, I'm just here to type some stuff out and print some stuff out. That's all. Yes, they are very polite. So. Okay, guys, that's all I wanted to show you. So, hope you enjoyed that. No, nothing crossed my mind. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I thought it was quite unique, something you don't see too much. So, you guys take care. Have a wonderful day. Thanks, Grisel. Thanks for inviting. Hope you enjoyed it. You guys have a great weekend, whatever's left of it. And take care. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? Less expensive. It would be less expensive, yeah. There's special packages you can get to stay overnight. It's like maybe $10 or something like that. It's very, very cheap. So, get right this place. No, I'm not going to sleep here. I'm just here to print something out. So, that's all. I'm not. Well, and I think most people sleep alone. So, there's like flat surfaces. There's flat places that you can sleep. Actually, you can book them out. So. Cheryl, thanks for coming in. Okay, all right. Okay, guys, I'm gonna shut down. Take care. Thanks a lot, guys.